clearly having multiple balls in my hands just doesn't work. Merry meet my fellow bookish witches. Welcome to Witchy Reads. I know it's a couple days past, but Merry Christmas, Happy Yule. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday. I know I did. So much so, in fact, that I wanted to share with you some of the really cool Bookmas gifts that I received. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first gifts that I got were the Mini Brands books. I'm not sure if anyone knows what these are, but it's essentially this. Mini Brands is a huge brand. They come in these little balls. They're all like mystery gifts. And the most popular that I've seen that are usually in stores are the Mini Brands food. So you can get like little ramen noodles, little like hamburgers, things like that. Definitely a collector's item, but there's this really cool version of them that are Mini Brands books. I actually saw these on TikTok and I really wanted to get them. According to this, there are 4 in each ball, and they are actual readable pages on the little books. I want to see which ones I get, and I have 3 of them. So we're going to open all 3. I'm really excited. I don't know if I'm going to actually take the time to collect them all, but I'm going to open them and see how interesting they are as a collector's item. And who knows, maybe I'll fashion some kind of mini bookshelf to keep these on. I believe there are 40 in all, and each ball comes with 4. Yeah, so 40 total, 4 in each ball. It's definitely doable to buy these and probably collect them all. We'll have to see. I'm going to open them and see how cool they actually are. But before we do that, the other cool gift I got was a stocking stuffer. It was these. As you can see, I've already opened it because I wanted to try it out, but they're called Sprout Bookmarks, and they are just the coolest thing. I have to say, I was very excited for these, and I don't know if you can see the image, but it's like essentially like these little leaves and they work as bookmarks. So I'm going to show you. This is a pack of 6. They're like cute little leaves. I want to say it's kind of like a rubbery material. And I like that because when I stuck it in my book, it made it so it stays in the book. It like wedges itself in there really nice and tight. So you don't have to worry about it slipping out of your book, which is always an issue with certain bookmarks, at least I've had that issue, so I'm pretty sure others have as well. But I want to show you, like, so this is what it looks like in your book. Isn't that adorable? It looks like your book is sprouting a little plant, and it is so cute. And this is the book I have it in right now. Oh my gosh, these are the cutest thing. The only con I can see with these is that if you don't place it just right in your book, it will kind of push the pages open. Depending on how you feel about your books, if you're worried about pages being bent a certain way or the spine cracking a certain way, you may not like these. I don't think they're that strong where it's going to cause any permanent damage, but I know people are particular about their books. I have particularities about my books, so I get it. That is just a heads up. That is something I noticed when trying to wedge it in there. If you don't wedge it in the correct way to get it right in the corner, the crevice of the page, it could do that. But as you can see, like, I mean, it still kind of does it even with putting it in correctly. So just be aware. I still think they're absolutely adorable and I intend on using them. I will say though, like when you're reading in bed, they're very easy to get like lost in your sheets, which I had an issue with that last night, but the cuteness overrules any issue that I had with them. Yeah, Sprouts Bookmarks. Totally recommend. I think they're adorable. It's a good, cute gift for the book lover in your life, for sure. And especially for me, being a nature witch, it was a fun gift to receive. So now let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I dropped one of the balls. We're good. We have all the balls. We're good. We're gonna do this one at a time. This is the first one I'm going to open. So let's go ahead and do that. It has a nice little tear. Okay, what do we got? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried that I'm going to get books that I don't know or haven't read. I mean, if I haven't read them, that's fine. But like books that I don't know, right? Oh my gosh. Is it double? It is double wrapped. That actually came apart a lot easier than the top layer. So here we go. I've taken off the wrapping. We're going to pop this open. My gosh, so much packaging. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't see why the books just can't be in the ball. So we're going to open each one. Bear with me. There are 4 in each, so 3 balls. That's 12 books. So let's see what we got. First book is Vampire Diaries. Specifically, it says Stefan's Diaries, Volume 1 Origins. Interesting. I have not read any of the Vampire Diaries books, but I have watched the entire series.
Dear Diary, a chipmunk asked me my name today.
It was a weird year, man, that I decided to watch that show, but nonetheless, that is in my pocket of things that I have done. Okay, so it's supposedly readable, so I'm gonna open this and just see. There are words, you can see them. They are not legible. I have bad eyesight already, but even with my glasses, there is no way. I am tempted to get a magnifying glass and just see what it says. I highly doubt it's the entire book. It might be like a chapter or something, which I'm okay with. Like, that's still cute. All right, next book. Let's see what's next. What do we have? Okay. Next book. It Starts With Us, Colleen Hoover. I have not read any of Colleen Hoover, and I highly, highly, highly doubt that I ever will. Not even to hate read. Based on all the reviews I've seen, no, that is not something I am even remotely interested in doing to myself. Okay, this is still ball 1. Oh, that's cool. Here's the next one. Cat Kid Comic Club. So this is the first book that I have not heard of from the looks of it. Is this the same guy who did Captain Underpants? Because that I grew up with and I kind of knew. It kind of looks like the same art style. What I found really cool was that the first 2 books were clearly paperback, whereas this is hardback. So I didn't know that it came with 2 different options where like some of the books will be paperback, others will be hardback. So this is the first hardback. Little sad that it's one that I don't know, but still very cool. The last book in that first ball. Let's see what we got here. Another paperback. Wait. Okay. It's Bunnicula. I think I have heard of this. I believe it's a children's book, and I've actually heard really good things about it. I think what I'm thinking of is it's this book. It's one I definitely want to read because it's something I think my child will like when he's a little bit older. That's really cool. That's so cute. So each of the balls comes with like this. It's like a guide. All the mini brands would have something like this. So it shows you the different books, but not only that, it shows you the rarity or the chances of you getting them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ones that I got from this one. Let's start with Common. It Starts With Us, Colleen Hoover, and the Vampire Diaries are both common. Let's see. Cat Kid Comic Club is rare. And Bunnicula, that one is also rare. And looking at this list of books, how funny, they have the burn book from Mean Girls. I kind of want that. Ball 2. Okay, so let's open this. The outer layer does not come away as smooth as the second layer. I wish it came away as smooth. It's not like a huge deal, but it's always satisfying when you're like ripping like a perforated thing and it just comes away cleanly. Is that just me? Oh, but as soon as I speak, oh wait, here we go. Oh, almost. It almost went to the end. Ah, I almost had a clean one. All right, so maybe I just got lucky with the first ball. We're gonna open it. Here we go. First bag. Ooh, another. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting better and better. Another hardback. It's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. What's cool about this one, so like it's like each time it's something different. But this one came with its own little bookmark. That's so cool. So I'm going to go ahead and stick the bookmark. I'm just gonna stick it in there somewhere. So there, it's like got his own little bookmark. That's so cute. So let's see, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Where does that fall? Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Okay, so that is a common one. Let's open the next one. Paperback. Oh, first duplicate Bunnicula. And that's funny considering that it's one of the rare ones and that was the first duplicate that I got. How rare can it be? Ooh! Oh, fun. Okay, so next one is paperback and it is Goosebumps, Deep Trouble. That's very cool. If you have watched my previous videos, specifically my BookTube newbie tag, you will know that I am a Goosebumps fan. So that's very cool. Let's see where this book falls. Goosebumps, Deep Trouble. Okay, so it's another common book. That is totally fine. I am happy that I have a Mini Brands Goosebumps book. That is cool. What? There's multiple things. Hang on. No way. No way. Like, does it say? That's so funny. The next book is paperback. It is Roald Dahl Matilda. In addition to the book, in this packaging, much like the bookmark, it came with a little magnifying glass. So let's see if this works. Oh, spoke too soon. I was really excited. I mean, it's still very cool, but the words are still really tiny for me. Sorry, I'm not about to strain my eyes to I'll take their word for it that it is verbatim the story, but I'm also going to stand by my assumption that it is not the entire book and it's probably like a chapter or two at most. But that's really cool that this came with the little magnifying glass for it. So I'm going to keep that together. Roald Dahl Matilda is another common according to the guide, but then also I didn't look at the full guide, and at the bottom they actually have a list of the bookmarks and then also the magnifying glass. So had I actually read further down, I wouldn't have been surprised by the bookmark or magnifying glass, but I think it's more fun that I didn't know that those were an option. That is the second ball. We have one more to go. I'm gonna put the magnifying glass with the four. I'm not gonna try and read more of the books because it's just been a little harsh on my eyes, but I'm gonna put those back in their ball. Close that. And we have one more ball to get through. At this point, I'm just hoping for not another duplication. If I can get like a nice collection, a variety going of these books, that will make me happy. But Buncula is a fun one to have gotten the duplication. Oh, and there it is. Clean rip. Third final ball. Let's open these books. Open. Okay. Second duplication, Goosebumps Deep Trouble. I spoke too soon. I shouldn't have said anything. I voiced my fear and it is coming to fruition. Another hardback. Okay, so this is not a duplication. It is a different Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Dog Days. Another book in the series. It is not a duplication. Let's go ahead and see. So this is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. Let's see where this falls in. Ooh, okay, so Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days is considered ultra rare. Very cool. I got an ultra rare one. Let's see what other was in the ultra rare. I mean, it's cool. Of the books that are listed here, I much would have preferred getting either Alice's Adventures in Wonderland or A Christmas Carol, but that's okay. We've got two more. Let's open them. I got the Burn Book. That's so cool. I'm glad I got the Burn Book. That's awesome. Oh, okay. So the Burn Book is blank. That's kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping it would have the pages from the movie. I want to watch the world burn and everyone get me. It is like a journal, so it makes sense in a way that it is blank. But again, I kind of hoped that like it would have the entries from the movie. It's fine. This is very cool. I'm excited that I have this. For the Burn Book, it is considered a rare. Last one. Let's see. Paperback. Oh, cool. It's the other Raw Doll, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's really cool. Technically, I have not read either Matilda or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I've seen the movie adaptations of both, multiple of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think for me personally, my favorite is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Currently, right now, my favorite adaptation is, of course, the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory film.
No earthly way of knowing
He's singing.
which direction we are going.
I know Raw Doll isn't a fan of that adaptation. That happens sometimes. I have not seen the new Wonka with Timothée Chalamet, but I fully intend to. I really want to. And in fact, I'm going to see if we can get a babysitter sometime in the next couple of days so that we can go see it, because I would love to see that film. It will be the first film I have seen since the great shutdown of 2020 for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is considered a common in this series. Those were all the Mini Brands books that I currently have. I think the material is made very well. They seem very sturdy. They're very cute. Honestly, if I were to get a dollhouse sized bookshelf, that would be really awesome, and I would gladly put that on my shelf, maybe like a book stopper or something, just like a bookshelf within a bookshelf. We're gonna inception my bookshelf. That's what's happening. I don't know though. I really like it. They're not super pricey. This was gifted to me as a pack of 3. I am not sure what the price was for that. I believe when I searched, the pack of 3 came in just under $20. And then to buy a single ball of the Mini Brands books was, I want to say $7.99, so about $8. The thing with this is that a lot of the Mini Brands are sold in Targets, and I remember when I first heard about this, I went to multiple Targets. I was hunting these things down, and for the life of me, I could not find them. I asked Target employees while I went into different Targets, and they hadn't even heard of it. Also, too, when you go into Target and the aisle that they keep all of the different Mini Brands in, it is chaos. Like the definition of chaos. They are not organized very well. I'm not going to put this on the Target employees. This is very much, I believe, customers coming in and just kind of digging around, pulling through, thinking that they can guess what ball has what and hoping for the one that they want. That is probably why those aisles are in chaos. All this to say that I went to multiple Targets. None of them had the Mini Brands books. And ultimately, because I had been searching for them, my partner just decided to purchase it online. You can buy it from the Target website. I believe that's where he purchased it. You can do the same if this is something you want to, look into. I'm not sure how popular they are. It is a little disheartening that I couldn't just go into a Target and pick that off of a shelf. I personally find that more fun. Not to say that I could guess what's in the ball, but there is an added appeal of I specifically picked this ball, and what is in this ball is my destiny kind of feeling. That is kind of how I feel about most things in my life. So the fact that I am allowing the online process and this unknowable person to select the ball and put it in there while it is random, it is not one I picked. You do what you have to. I really wanted these, and I'm glad that I was able to get them and open them and share that with you. If you have purchased these, let me know. Tell me what books you have. Has anyone gotten the legendary book, which is, according to this, Goosebumps Night of the Living Dummy? That is the legendary one, and it is only one. There is also the iconic, which is, it looks like it's a Stranger Things novelization, which is an odd choice. I think if I were to keep going, the books that I really want are Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, A Christmas Carol, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I would love to have that copy. Anything in the common that I would want? Not really. I think in terms of the common, I got what I wanted. Oh, interesting. So there is a Goosebumps Night of the Living Dummy. There is a common one, and then there is a legendary one. I'm guessing the difference is probably the cover, and maybe one is paperback, one is hardback. I don't know. So just be aware if like you are going to do this and you're trying to get the legendary, make sure it's the right one. Because I know if it was me, I would probably get those mixed up. Thank you for joining me today while I went through my bookish gifts. I recommend getting either of them. I definitely recommend getting the Sprouts bookmarks. That was my absolute favorite Bookmas gift that I got this year. The Mini Brands books are also very cute. And if you have book lovers in your life, or if you just want to get them for yourself, I don't think that you could go wrong with either of those gifts. Until our next chapter together, merry part and blessed be.